dinosaur nuggets and mac and cheese? Is what dinosaur nuggets and mac and cheese, huh? Huh? Yoshi, thank you for champion for 3 months. Spam and water, what a meal. Hey, I said I had cheesy spinach in there too. Okay, and I'll be honest, I also did have a couple of eggs. But I didn't want to tell you guys, because then you'd be like, well, I thought she didn't like eggs. I'll be honest, they weren't that good today. I don't know. When I have Spam, I feel like Spam just kind of goes with eggs. So I'm like, well, I guess I'll make a couple, and there's a couple that need to be used, so I guess I'll make them. But they didn't really get cooked all the way through. And at first I was like, well, I do like runny eggs and ramen, but then I was thinking that these are not Japanese eggs. And these are actually nags. Nags? What the heck is a nag? Eggs! These are actually eggs from my neighbor. So they're not even from the grocery store. So they're not pasteurized. I don't know what pasteurized means, but they're not pasteurized. So then I thought, maybe it's not safe to be eating them that runny. So I ended up not eating most of it. Yeah. Wait, I have a question for you guys though. Country Sasquatch, welcome to my champion. Thank you. I'm completely on your side of eggs being kind of mid, to be honest. Yeah, they really are. But what? I love them in like ramen. I love Japanese eggs. You get them in like ramen. It's like one of my favorite things. It really just depends on how they're cooked. It depends on how they're cooked for me. I don't like most ways of eating them. But I have to ask you guys. You want me to explain what pasteurizing is? Yes. Because I don't know. Your neighbor laid an egg and you ate it? My neighbor has chickens. Maybe I should have explained that, Bo. Oh, honk. What was I going to say? Okay, I was going to ask you guys. Because I asked a friend this recently, and they said that I was weird because of it. I mean, I am weird, but I want to know if I'm weird in a specific way. Okay, do you guys ever get, like you have a food that you don't like, and you don't like it, like, 99% of the time. But very rarely, you might want it, and it'll be good in that moment, but after you eat it, and you've satisfied that want, you go back to not wanting it. It's kind of like post-nut clarity, but for eating a food you don't like. As soon as you've satisfied it, now you're just back to like, ew, what is this? I don't want this. Am I the only one who's like that? Because sometimes I'm like that with eggs. Sometimes I'm like that with cottage cheese. I don't normally like cottage cheese either, but sometimes I'm in the mood for that. You know, like there's foods that I like dislike 99% of the time, and then there's also foods that I dislike all the time. I am never in the mood for sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes can go fuck themselves. They're disgusting. But sometimes, I don't know, never experienced that? Really? I don't know, I've always been that way. You know. But I don't think I was quite ready to have eggs again. Because they weren't that good this time. You know, yeah. I had them recently with Spam, and that day, it was like, you know what, this is pretty aight. Until I was done with it, and then it was disgusting. I don't think I waited long enough, because I don't think those eggs were that great. You know, I mean, totally besides the fact that they were also runny. You know, runny and probably not good. Pasteurizing is heating up or treating things to kill bacteria or other pathogens in food. It's what makes milk safe to drink and reduces the chance of getting salmonella from eggs. Okay, I feel like I was probably in the right then to not continue eating those eggs after realizing just how runny they were. Maybe it was smart. I love runny eggs, but you gotta be safe with them. Sweet potato hate. Yeah, sweet potato hate. Being weird is great. That means you have your own personality. This is true. Being weird is good. Now, if I could stop being awkward, I would love that. I would love If that was one trait of mine that I could just completely throw out the window, I would love to stop being awkward. I would love to become much more better with socializing and not having awkward moments and awkward silence. That would be perfect. But I love you the way you are. I think you love me more than I love myself then. There! He's not taking the bait. I guess it's mine.